Pure genius. See a lot of people hating on game. See a lot of people hating on game. Pure, unadulterated, lyrical genius. He wrote the fuck out of that. Get a man his props. Y'all come on in here. Welcome to the chat. Remember to guard your privacy and abide by community guidelines. Y'all share this live stream. Good evening. Join me, will you? Nobody ever got in his chest like this. This is it. This is it. And I don't think he can shake this. I don't think he can shake it. The creativity behind the creativity behind the diss is just pure genius. Surgical. He said that game this was whack. Bullshit. Y'all got a thing against Game. A lot of times I feel the same way about Game that y'all feel about him. His shenanigans, he does a lot of. The nigga can rap his ass off. That shit was genius. Kidnapping Stan's brother. That shit was cinematic. Y'all can't be. Do y'all listen to music or do you just skim through it? Come on in here, all of the Stans. Come on, Stanleys. Come on, Stanleys. Come on in. Come on in. Y'all share this. Let the Stanleys in the building. We want to hear from y'all. I see y'all on Twitter having a meltdown right now. He said the whole album go. I heard a lot of that too. That was a love letter, not a diss. Y'all can say everything imaginable about what he did. Black Stan. Y'all can say whatever you want. Whatever you want. He can't recover from that shit. He can't get on the mic and fire back. You know why? Don't nobody want to hear that shit. He said the Ice-T sample was hard on his new album. Boom, boom, boom. I'm going to let more people get in here. He said Game is not. We not being critical of Game right now. We not examining Game. Let's just talk about the song that he wrote. Let's not talk about him. Because it seems like y'all keep wanting to do that. Devon Lewis. Game been nice. He said, thank you. Someone finally speaking the truth. It's right there in front of everybody. This ain't been done before. That shit was cinematic. Y'all better get that man his roses. That nigga can write. That nigga can write a fucking rhyme, yo. It was creative. It was just, for 10 minutes, he had his way with him. He had his way with him. Dazzling performance. It make beats tap in if y'all rappers need beats. The album was fire. Black Stan is the weakest song on there. The features saved him. Wasn't no features on that disc. Wasn't no features on that disc. Come on, come on, come on. Muster up some more Game hate. Come on. Come on. Let's see how many crabs we got in the building tonight. Come on, everybody. Come on in here and dog Game out. Come on. I'm listening. Y'all share this live stream, but yeah, come on in here and he said, "End response about to be epic." What could be possibly shocking about it? A rebuttal? We just heard Game use his flow. He abused that boy. He abused him. He abused him, man. He took him in a corner and did everything he wanted to do with him. Y'all need to stop hating. He the first one that did it. Everything that he said in that second or third verse, 100% true, been said forever. Say what you want about his character. Y'all don't like him, I get it. The whole time he been in hip-hop, that nigga ain't got no problem rolling up his sleeves, battling a nigga. He ain't got no problem rolling up his sleeves and getting at a nigga in that booth. He said Game uses everybody flow. Whatever you want to say, he used Marshalls on that one. He said, if you trying to get Eminem attention, that ain't it. Eminem ain't like that. He's not like that. He's not like that. Y'all making this like There's some leverage involved with this situation. A nigga rolled up his sleeves, grabbed his pen, and went across that boy head. This is hip hop. And that shit was creative as a motherfucker. Now y'all tell me why did he kidnap Stan's brother? Why did he kidnap Stan's brother? He said, no problem battling ever. Facts. He said, I'm gonna go with Game over M. Listen to the record. Listen to the record. Even with M's flow, he made it good. He made it good. He said, and it's one-sided. Hey man, that shit was impressive. Y'all know y'all wrong. 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 This is one of them good ones. This is one of them joints that's gonna be talked about for a long time. He said M won't even respond. That might be his best move because everybody's watching. Game didn't call him out all the way out. All the way out. You feel me? All the way out. Y'all hating. Y'all hating. Y'all hating. Game ain't one of my favorites or nothing like that, but he continues to impress me. He continues to impress me. He does. He said he got skills. What about the line when he said 23 years and you still ain't penetrated the culture? He said, you not top 10. No, he said, you not top 5, not through mine, not through Big, not through Pac's eyes. Woo! Yeah, y'all know y'all wrong. Y'all know that. Y'all know y'all wrong, man. Y'all know y'all wrong. You not top 5, not through mine, not through Big or Pac's eyes. Man, y'all tripping. Y'all is tripping. Y'all the fuck tripping, man. Y'all tripping. I can't believe y'all doing this. He said it took Game 23 years to diss him. Man, them bars was fire. Zip with the drip in the building. MGK got a better diss. No. And MGK fired him up, but no. He said, if you in a white Rolls Royce with 5.9s while you was trying to be the white Royce to 5.9, man, y'all don't understand wordplay. Do y'all know that he came with his dazzling package? He came with his dribble. He was dribbling between the legs, behind the back, man. Y'all got to respect a MC. Stop this. Stop this. What is wrong with y'all? Ain't y'all impressed? Y'all don't appreciate this shit? I can't believe it. That's approach that a lot of people saying, M whack and Game whack. Nah. Game wasn't whack when he was on the songs with 50 Cent. Game wasn't whack when he was spitting Young Blood. I think he was called Young Blood. That blood with Junior Reed. He wasn't corny then. He wasn't corny when he was on the song Certified Gangsters with Jim Jones. Y'all need to stop that. Y'all need to stop that. He said, tell him, bro. M gonna come back with fire and burn game. Y'all wishing on a star. Y'all wishing on a star. What could he do? What could he do that would be entertaining to us? Please tell me. What could he do to be entertaining to us? Game basically that was almost like How to Rob. Oh my goodness. Facts. Game album is valid. Real rap. Minimal singing. Game is nice. A mix between Cube and Kiss. Game even mentioned his stripper background. He pulled an 8 Mile. Man, I enjoyed that. I thought it was nice. I got on it late. Somebody sent it to me this morning. I had to listen to it over and over. There's so much information in there. There's so much clandestine shit. There's a lot of esoteric shit. I'm telling y'all, man, y'all sleeping on greatness. It's gonna take y'all. I seen the reaction videos. I seen everybody acting like fools. I seen it all. But you gotta respect talent. You know Royce about to come out, not M. I know you don't fuck with M, but that Game diss was mid. No, it wasn't. You can't change my opinion on that shit. That shit was nice. It didn't have to be Game. It could have been someone else. Did y'all hear what the fuck he said? Did y'all hear him like that line? Man, y'all better stop it. Y'all better stop it. 50 said the same thing about it being his version of How to Rob on the Breakfast Club. Up on one says Gully on his living color shit using random big words. Nigga, I'm an intelligent black man. What the fuck is you talking about, clown? Don't you know I'm motherfucking educated, black and gifted? What the fuck is wrong with you? You don't get no fraudulent activity here, nigga. See all them goddamn books and knowledge behind me? Wrong channel. Wrong channel, my nigga. My lexicon is fabulous. Get in tune, straight up. Fuck around, catch a lesson here and shit. He said, do-rag for 10 years and never had one wave. He said he 13 years too late. If Game would have did it 20 years ago, what the fuck? They would have blackballed him. Yes. They would have blackballed the fuck out of him. They would have blackballed the fuck out of him. All the niggas was against him. All these niggas would have been against him. Long time ago, back in the day, all these niggas would have been against Game. For no reason, totally expecting an Eminem versus some type of an alliance. Yeah. Wonder if Game still owe that girl $7 million. That's what all of it. That's what the ridicule was about. Game was broke. He owed the girl some money. He was selling verses for about $250, maybe $500, like a year or so ago. That don't got nothing to do with this. That don't got nothing to do with this. Music, business, politics. Tate Houston, Motown, long time no see. Who do you think rap better, M or OT the Real? I cannot actually understand what OT the Real is saying. That fast rapping shit, that shit was never impressive to me. Way before Eminem did that shit. Twister from Chicago was on Video Jukebox in 1990 doing that shit. He was on the box in 1990 doing that shit. And it just was like another talented black man. That's all it was. It wasn't, ooh. It was just like, man, you niggas are slick. Man, you niggas are slick. That's all it was, this shit. For real. He said, hell yeah, he broke. He dropped that album on Whack 100 label to protect his earnings. He said, Game is not broke, stop it. I don't know what type of paper he got. I know he was doing he was doing features a couple years ago for like $300-$400 and shit. Maybe like a year or so ago. Corporations buy out Eminem music to make him the biggest selling rapper in hopes he's viewed as the greatest, but his impact on culture is average. Game said 23 years and you still ain't penetrated the culture. That's the zip 'em up line right there. That's the zip 'em up line right there. Meaning it don't matter what the Ivines wanted for you. It don't matter what Dr. Dre wanted for you. It don't matter what 50 Cent wanted for you. We don't want you and shit. Straight up. That's just the facts of the matter. Y'all share this live and like the video. A nigga tried to say in my comments, nobody listened to Game in the hood and nobody listened to him in barbershops and shit like that. That was 100% a lie. You could buy Game CD in the barbershops once upon a time. You could buy Game DVDs in the barbershop once upon a time. Go ask the niggas that was selling shit on the curb. Go ask the DVD niggas, the niggas that had mixtapes was Game shit selling. And then turn around and ask them how many Eminem joints he pumped. We were never a consumer of that shit. He said that's a lie. No, it ain't. I'm a DVD nigga. We existed without him. We existed without him. And them D12 niggas. I'm just being for real. And I heard that some of them niggas can really rap. They just took on that identity to get in the game. I don't know. Royce need to stay out of it and handle Loopy first. We don't do. Game should have went at Dre. He said something about Dre, I believe. I ain't never heard nobody around the way bumping him. That's dead. That's a dead issue. We didn't establish that. That's 100% established. y'all like the video and go to my Instagram page at I am Gully TV. It's a very, very volatile conversation. It's been going on for like 10 hours. It's been going on since this morning. And they just going on and on. Y'all won't let Game have his day. Black Sam denied Nip verse for Game album. Nipsey can't hold Game up, man. Game's a rap star. Nipsey was becoming a rap star. Game is a rap star. Y'all need to stop that shit, man. Y'all need to stop it. Y'all need to stop it. Y'all ain't right, man. I'm literally having this convo on my Facebook right now. Get the likes up. Y'all should stop exaggerating and tell the truth. Natural Immunity says Nipsey was a nobody outside of Cali and shit. Game can rap. He just comes off as corny lately. The Game, this is dope, but Game is a clown. That's what y'all keep leaning on. Y'all keep leaning on the author. y'all not tripping off the words and shit. Y'all not tripping off. Y'all not interpreting nothing that he said. Y'all not chewing on that. Y'all talking about the butterfly on his face. Game is a flow biter forever. He's a flow biter because he used M cadence on this one. Game don't got no classics now, right? Game don't got no classics now. Y'all need to stop it. Y'all need to stop it. Game was big business on Smack DVD. Game was big business with G Unit. Coming out, them niggas like a fireball. People were calling Nipsey a knockoff Snoop Dogg until he died. That's kind of true. M is not who they made him to be. Benzina was right. In 50 years, we look up hip-hop greatest rapper, and it will have Eminem face, which is terrible. Just like Elvis, and it's not the truth. It's not the truth. They said Game got classics. Thank you. The first and second album, great albums. Thank you. That's all I want is the truth. If we can establish the truth here, we going to be all right. Promise y'all. Like the video and share this. Game got classic with 50. Gucci was right. Nobody requested Eminem. Eminem had a machine behind him. Why y'all so scared of him? Man, that shit wasn't never no good. He got off on Renegade. I seen him. He's had his moments. Let's not rob him of his moments. We gotta approach this with equality. He's a participant. He's never been amongst the greats. Never. That shit should have been quelled a long time ago. It was pushed along by the people who said it, the people who got on the internet, the people who got on television and said that he was the greatest ever. It was some big people that said that, oh, he's the GOAT. That was just terrible, man. That was terrible, man. To see some of our heroes say that shit, it was just terrible, for real. I wonder, do they still feel like that today? About time one of us got at him. The Game did a remarkable job with his bars and wordplay. It's not his best. I personally prefer 200 bars of running, but this is put together very well. The one thing M does is respect the history. He holds up the Tretches. He does. Said he got his cadence off. I mean, his flow was inspired by Tretch. The G-Raps, the AZs, etc. Our legends don't hold up our legends as much when they're interviewed. Gully, what you think about choke no joke rapping skills? The thing about rap today, it's an even playing field. All you got to do is convince somebody to like you. You can, it's niggas around here that's rich and got a huge following that their names never come across this platform. They never mentioned on these platforms, none of these platforms, but they doing really, really well in real life. That's because they convinced a body of people to like them. That's all you got to do is find your own audience. That's it. I argue with my 25-year-old coworker all the time about Eminem. He will never be better than Jay-Z, and that's final. Eminem got his style from the Outsiders, Pace One, New Jersey. If he was black, he's blacked out of Tech Nine. He would never be mainstream. How do I share the live? You go down to the share button and share the whole thing to whatever it's gonna all pop up. Just hit share. Thanks for putting the lyrics up. Yeah, I ducked the copyright violation. Like they only can play that shit. Only certain countries can hear that shit. But I made sure it was heard from here because it's hot. It's hot, and I'm surprised that a lot of the people's reaction videos. I'm surprised. I put Jada over Jay lyrically. 500 plus on here. Y'all hit the like button as y'all come in. Super chatter, I didn't catch your name, but I appreciate you, pimp. At all times. See, people think we dislike him because he's white. The truth is he's just not relatable to kids from the hood. If it sounded good, it'll be okay. It'll be okay. You mentioned a white rapper that's accepted. OT the Real. His flow, his criteria, people like him. It wasn't forced on us. He rapped his way to that. Everything else, man, his pen game, nothing compared to M's. Show me different. Show me better. Eminem said it best. You do the math. If I was black, I would have sold half. Whoa. I grew up off Pac. I could never relate to Eminem from OG. I appreciate your super chat. Eminem is dope, but I wouldn't put him in my top 10. He has bars, but his subject matter is not relatable. Games, this is not enough. Uptown Bags. Why do y'all say that? Why do y'all say that? Let's take a consensus, matter of fact. If you like game video, if you like games, this, put a thumbs up. If you don't like it, put a thumbs down. Let's see right now if y'all listen to it. Thumbs up for game, thumbs down if you don't like it. Y'all seeing all them thumbs up, right? Y'all see it, right? Y'all seeing all them? Y'all can't save them. It ain't enough for y'all. It ain't enough for y'all. It ain't enough. Talk about club bangers. Cardi B bangs in the clubs. Does that mean it's good? Get the fuck out of here. And I'm not even an M fan. Catalog versus catalog. Game don't have enough ammo. Explain. Please explain. 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 What do you think about the sound quality? I don't know. Maybe he sent it out not mixed. Niggas do that shit all the time now. They send it out all the time. Can't believe certain people is holding Eminem down so hard. This ain't 05. Game is a monster. He lyrical. I've been a Game fan since day one. If this is about skill, did y'all listen to this? Did y'all listen to this? Did y'all listen to this? Did y'all listen to it? How many times did y'all listen to it? How many times did y'all listen to it? First off, the first 2 times listening to it, you don't understand what the fuck is going on all the way. You like, damn, there's a lot of shit going on. He's actually, I think, rapping in like first and second person. That shit crazy, yo. Y'all couldn't have listened. Y'all couldn't have listened. He said a 10-minute diss, bro. Come on, Gully. Do you know this nigga been dissing motherfuckers for 10 minutes his whole career? He been doing this shit his whole career. He got disses longer than 10 minutes. He been doing this shit. He said Game got some whoa moments on that track. M's catalog aged like bananas in 90-degree heat. Game been hard since that Sunshine freestyle. He been around 15 years and he still got that fight me energy. 400 bars. He's bar heavy. Dr. Dre will admit M is better. That's not the truth. That's not the truth. It's not the truth. Game's rap style is name dropping. Believe it or not, in the diss, he didn't do that. He didn't use those similes. He didn't. He didn't. It might be the first time he didn't do it, but he didn't do it. That third verse tore him up. Sufi says, name all Eminem's classic albums. I'll wait. How about we do that? Y'all name the classic albums from Eminem, please. I'm waiting. Classic albums from Eminem. Let's go. These people don't even listen to him. He said encore. They don't even listen to him. Y'all, is y'all watching this shit? Is y'all reading these same comments? Y'all don't even listen to it. Game got classic albums. He should stop playing. Slim first album was classic. I ain't standing up. I'm not standing in no argument with that. If you declared a classic, it was classic to you. Eminem show was great. One of them joints was all right. I just can't remember the name. One of them joints is all right. My man said, ain't no rapper ever called Game a GOAT. He ain't got no problem rolling up his sleeves with them niggas though. Do y'all give him that? He ain't got no problem rolling up his sleeves with him. The song is genius. The song is genius. I'm not listening to either of these motherfuckers recently. Game didn't drop a good album in the last couple of years, yo. Only the Marshall Mathers LP. It's just not going good in here. Maybe the people that, watch Gully TV don't listen to him. The Slim Shady LP, the Marshall Mathers LP, the Eminem Show and Encore are all classics. He immediately fell off and became corny after that. Game always drop a decent album. Game last 3 albums was good. I ain't never heard a whack Game album. Me neither. East Coast scared of Game. He just did a joint with Ransom and damn near killed him. What's the name of it? 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 He said, M used to come out with a chainsaw. Gully must want to interview Game. No, I don't. I'm just on here keeping score. I'm keeping score just like everybody else. When have y'all heard some music uploaded by Game that wasn't pretty good? Hello? When have y'all heard some music from Game that wasn't pretty good? Game is nice, dude hating. That's where I'm at with it too. Ransom in the Game, Circumstances. I haven't listened to the album in its entirety, but based on my comments, I am Gully TV _ on Instagram. It's rappers in my comments, known rappers in my comments saying that the Game's new album is good, despite this song. Documentary 2 was slept on. You always say nobody checking for game now. It's game nice. I just got on here months ago and made jokes about him selling them features for $300-400. That has nothing to do with this rap he wrote. It doesn't. Bar for bar, Game can hang with any rapper. I agree with that. I agree with that. Documentary 2.5 is better than every Eminem album ever. Guarantee Eminem won't respond. Y'all looking forward to a response? You should not really. You couldn't even finish. M couldn't even finish MGK. Y'all bugging. He'll respond next year. Since we all here, I didn't get a chance to talk about it or say anything about it. Young Thug is Young Doug. I said Young Doug. Young Thug. Young Thug is in boiling hot water. He's in boiling hot water. It's getting dark. It's getting dark. Niggas telling on him, man, about that murder. That big, the big one, the big one. That dude Nut. They got him like around the shit and everything. He was like seen at a gas station not far from the shit, and this shit, the rental in his name. The nigga telling on him. This is crazy. This is crazy. Ooh wee. Carrie Thomas. M is very overrated. Thank you for your super chat. Two hands on. He wasn't like going to another state and letting them niggas do what they do or whatever. He was too hands on. He stood too close to that shit. He gave orders. He in a leadership position. His situation is dark as a motherfucker, yo. He like in a Rod Diggs. He in a Rod Diggs situation. Thug wasn't no gangster. He was a street nigga with money making little boy mistakes. That's not what I seen. I seen some footage of him growing up and shit. He was kind of gutter the whole time. Nut was a big OG in Summer Hill. That killing set off the war on another level. That's what I'm talking about, that killing. I think his name was Donovan Thomas. God damn. I'm pretty sure people gonna start pleading at an accelerated rate. Probably pleading and telling. It goes together, but goddamn, him, Yak Gotti, and somebody else. I forget the other cat name. Woo! He said Thug was thugging the whole time. He from the slums, Jonesboro. And the dude who was snitching was with him the whole time. My opinion is this. Arab, excuse me, Arab, through the right, legal procedures and shit like that. Arab, we might see him again one day at some point. We done seen niggas do a lot of time in hip hop and come back. We've seen it. Arab might get his Young Thug is in a lot of motherfucking trouble, yo. Woo-wee. Jonesboro South Projects off Cleveland Avenue. Thugger was never a sucker. Gully read him, right? Thugger's from Jonesboro. The Game pest control joint was fire. I just got here. You said, what did you miss? We discussed the whole situation with Game and Eminem. We keeping score. I got Game 1-0. We took a vote in the chat. Most people in here feel that Game got the ups right now. They want him off the streets bad. It's the difference between a gangster and a gangster thug. Thug was a gangster. Ain't no real gangster wearing skirts. A black man who's not, you know, who don't got no type of freaky situation, no psychological twisted shit going on in his mind, is wearing a skirt, probably has a motive. Probably has a motive, and I believe he had a motive. I was around him in Schoolie one time at a silent listening party. He was there by himself, no security, icy as fuck, just cooling. He said, Thug almost dropped a tear in court recently. I'm not talking about Ab coming back and being a rapper. I'm talking about him seeing the streets. His music career, that ain't even important no more. It's about getting home. That's the problem. This is the entertainment. All the protection in the world can't save him. Thug said he dressed like Prince. There's a lot of murders they haven't even talked about yet. They robbed an NBA player, number 8 on the Wizards. He got killed when he retaliated. I live in Atlanta. Wow. Game's last album, Born to Rap, was 8 out of 10 easy. Game's field goal percentage is great overall for a career. His field goal percentage is great, and if he ever did a song or got back with G Unit or 50 Cent, it'd be larger than life. Everybody would eat it up. He said, hope he ain't rocking no dress in prison. I was around him for an evening, about 3 or 4 hours. I didn't get that impression. Nothing. He was gutter. He had a big-ass diamond bracelet around his ankle. He had on some penny loafers. He had some penny loafers on, and he had on some, like, floods. He was dressed like a greaser and shit from the movie Grease. He had some fucking penny loafers, and he had on some white socks with the penny loafers. He had a big-ass diamond bracelet wrapped around his ankle and shit. Thugger finished, you're gonna have to plea out. The thing about pleading and shit is that he said ankle bracelet. No, a icy bracelet, a big ass Bangor, a Cuban. He had a Cuban. He had a diamond Cuban around his ankle. He was dressed like the Crow. Thug used to fall asleep on the top of Rolls Royce in Jonesboro South apartment with no security. Dressed like what? He had on some slacks, a greaser from the movie Grease. He was dressed like Fonzie a little bit. Nah, he was dressed like one of them niggas from Happy Days and shit. He had on some fucking penny loafers and some floods and shit. He said a greaser, yeah. The Outsiders, that type of shit. He was dressed just like that. No bullshit, with a bunch of ice on. All that bread, why didn't he just fall back? What if Eminem respond featuring Nipsey? Let's put the Nipsey thing away, man. Can we do that? Let's settle down with that. For real. Jersey Ave love game more than New York. I can see him having fun with that. Thug fashion styles like Euro style. He was fly. He was fresh. He was fresh. He was. He said with gym socks. Yes, he had white socks on. I said white socks with a big ass icy Cuban around. The same Cuban he had on his, like. Y'all like the video. It's almost 900 people here. I appreciate everybody for coming through. I never listened to an Eminem album in my life. I'm 43. Liddy Jones, I 100% agree with you. Thank you for your super chat. Y'all forget who M is. Who is he? Who is he? M gonna have to dye his hair blonde. He gonna smoke the game. Watch, niggas gonna say it was trash. Thug ain't getting out. When Gunna get out, it won't be no more slime or slatty. Once you have that one person cooperate, others follow. Just how it goes. That's what I said. I said people gonna start pleading guilty at an accelerated rate. It just got dark. They always said Young Thug was really with the business. If Eminem don't respond by Monday, it's a dub. I did 6 years in the state pen. Nobody worked out to Eminem. I used that example one time. People started laughing. I was like, if someone played Eminem in like the yard on a box or some shit, people would all look like people would look. They would it would notice like it would be noticeable. Benzino and Lord Jamar both smiling from ear to ear. I ain't got no pick in the battle. I just like that hot shit. I thought that fucking that 10-minute that's a piece of work. That's an NFT. Black Slim Shady. I bet you the rest of these MCs taking note. They like, ooh. I bet you the rest of these MCs, niggas that write rhymes, they like, damn, he went cinematic. Game body M. Let me know when the repass is. I'm checking in from Strong Island, the home of Rakim, Public Enemy, EPMD, Freddie Fox, Craig Mack, Prodigy, Biz Markie, Method Man, Rock Marciano. The list goes on. Remember, he's battling the state. The state is easy to beat. The fact that it's a state case, that's probably something that works in his favor if he get in trouble. I mean, you know, if he lose, he'll be doing his time in Georgia somewhere. One of the participants in the murder, they got an eyewitness that said they seen him at a gas station not far from the murder, not long after it or some shit like that. And then you got the participants. The car was in his name. You don't understand conspiracy. You clearly don't. That song was about other people than M. He just botted him using his own style and cadence. The third verse cut deep. I thought the third verse was flawless. Feds are going to pick it up after the state case. Thank you. M is a freestyler first and foremost. Them type of dudes usually don't make good albums and songs. People had anointed him the GOAT for the last, since the source was out. Y'all been trying to force feed us that. Kerry Thomas says, Thug is over with. Y'all must never heard of casual rap god Smash Rockwell who bodied M. Too many co-defendants. Yeah, that's a lot of mouths. A lot of people with their own agenda. Conspiracy is the worst charge ever. Before Jay got ethered, he got renegaded. You remember what happened on that track? Nothing. Nothing. Nobody said that until Nas said it on ether. You ain't gonna find it nowhere in print or opinion on the planet. Before Nas said that, nobody in the world said that. Ever. M made way better songs than the game. Make sure y'all visit my website, www.therealdribble.com. The DA is using Thugger and YFN Lucci to go national and get a job in D.C. They got him on a wiretap talking to somebody, talking to a blood. I think the dude was in jail. And I think he like one of the top sex money murder dudes. And he said something like, in this war, niggas is gonna have to fall or some old crazy shit like that. And it was kind of like in reference this dude, Donovan Thomas. And now you got one of the participants telling on him. It's dark. Dark as a motherfucker. Georgia just gave my younger brother 75 years 2 weeks ago. They not playing down there and making examples, especially for dudes from out of state. Like the video as y'all come in the chat. M gave props to Pharoah Monch on Tap God as someone he honors with bars. Monch nice. The DA is sexy. A lot of girls getting in trouble with them niggas too. A lot of girls getting in, a 27-year-old female police officer just got in trouble with that dude that's telling on him. That dude that's telling on Thug. I never heard that. He said he made the moves to be the boss. What makes you love makes you cry. What did Royce say about it? He hasn't said anything yet. I don't think he's going to say anything. It'll be too typical. Royston did a lot of interviews lately, you know, clarifying his situation. He was just on the Breakfast Club. He was on MREC. I said MREC. He was on Math Hoffa. And he was on here clarifying his situation with Eminem. So maybe he won't say that. He looks silly saying something if you want my opinion. I sold hella game, mixtapes, and albums. It's a shame and disrespectful that M got to have a satellite radio station before all the greats. I think somebody could have established their own satellite radio station. These niggas is millionaires. These niggas didn't have to wait on anybody. They didn't. Invest in self. That's something that needs to be established. Niggas need their own, period. And hip-hop don't belong to black people. It don't. Black people just participating. We started it, but black people don't own hip-hop. We own the creative end. The machine end, nope. Herb Gotti just said that he did some business with a dude from France. These people don't even listen to hip-hop. He said, facts, that's the harsh truth. Jay-Z admits it to a degree, saying he sometimes takes risks on features. They ain't gonna never let no record come out of the studio with somebody bodying Jay-Z. Don't you know they got to listen to that shit several times before it go out? Erase that shit, or I got to write my verse over. The game was wrong about M trying to be Royce because M had music out before Royce. The game's diss was surgical. He did it with this. Lots of truth in it. Lots of fucking blatant truth in it. And at the same time, it's a challenge. It's like sparring. Show me that you can out-rap me. He been saying that he could out-rap these niggas. And Game been saying that he could out-rap these niggas. He been saying that. For the longest. He said Game killed a dead horse. They just taking all the money out of the streets. DEA just breaking down the finances. That's why Jay never had Black Thought on the album. That second disc on End Shady, I think he's in. I think that was enough. I don't think he can come with anything more dynamic than the Black Slim Shady, for real. And don't let him do a video; it's gonna really get ugly. He said Game pulled a 50 Cent move. It's on this channel. It's the video before this live stream. Go ahead and listen to it. Like it. Leave a comment. Tell me how you think, what you think about it. Cleverett, Q Leverett. Hold on. They froze Thug Sis bank account. Is that the feds? I don't know. I get beyond offended when I hear black capping for racist Eminem. I feel the same way as you. He said you betting this football season. If Brett Favre ain't taking snaps, no. If I heard those last two verses, you getting it. We never play M and DC. This RICO charge is killing these rappers. Stop putting a fucking acronym next to your name. Stop hanging about a bunch of niggas committing crimes. You commit a crime by your... For the aspiring criminals who ain't got no sense. You don't have to go to jail with 60 niggas. You don't got to go to jail with 30 niggas. You really don't, for real. You could go by yourself. And the chances, when you got 30 co-defendants and shit, it just... Water you be neck deep. It's just too many holes. It's too many holes. It's too much shit you can't control. M gets no play in the hood. Hustle rap change hip hop. Street credibility is what drives fans. 94 was the last great year of real skill and real lyrics, Gully. I disagree. I disagree. I think it's still niggas nice around here now. Old and new. Rappers need crews to talk that talk, Gully. No, you don't. No, you don't. Who was Black Rob's crew? Who was Shine's crew? You don't need a bunch of fuck 'em up. You don't. That just don't make sense. You don't. Why would Game go at Lloyd Banks? That's cap. I'm pretty sure there's plenty of white folks still listening to Eminem to this day. I agree with you. Eminem sold because he has 150 million people in this country that look like him. My man said, Gully, Atlanta will be safe again. They blaming all of that crime in recent years. They blaming that shit on Young Thug. They saying he set it off, and he set off a war, basically. In a fight for power and position in the Bloods, the blood hierarchy. That's what they saying. You think Eminem is gonna respond? If you listen to this, if you listen to Game's diss, it's not just a diss. It's a story. It's a story. It's part two to Stand. It's part two to Stand, one of M's greatest songs. That's a nice one for real. It's part two to that. If you listening to everything and you following along, watch the video on my page because it got the lyrics right there. You can read along to what's going on and shit. It's a story. ATL wicked because of the Fun Boys. Business is out of control. Lucci ain't coming home no time soon either. He in hot water too. They killed that boy and dumped him out of the car and shit. Well, he didn't kill him. He got killed in a gunfight with somebody. They was going to do a drive-by on a nigga, and the nigga started firing back. M gotta get in the ring. Twitter, the industry, and his fans can't save him this time. That skit in the song is corny as fuck. Just rap instead of the gimmicks. Nah. It's art. It's art. Pay attention. It ain't been really done before. It's skill. Absolutely, yo, cat. And if you ain't got my first one, make sure you get an autographed copy from my website, www.therealdribble.com. It's called Some Things I've Been Through, where I document my interactions, travels, and exchanges with some of the most notorious black drug lords and gangsters. Game needed the publicity, let's be real. Game ain't never had no problem getting any publicity. He hasn't, ever. He's Mr. Controversy. He always been on the other side of opinion. That's why a lot of y'all don't want to speak the obvious right now. Y'all got past cases on Game. Shit that he did in the past. The butterfly on his face. He dissed some niggas and apologized. I think he said that some Nipsey shit. I don't know what the fuck. But y'all got something against him. I feel the same way about him that y'all feel about him on most days. But when I heard that song, the first time I didn't get it all the way. The third verse was very clear. But then I played it again and again. And I'm like, damn. It's fire. A lot of rappers get it twisted. Where's the music? Change Your Heart, the dating show. Y'all just got it stacked up against him. What you mean how I feel about Zip with the Drip? He on my album, Pillmatic. It's coming soon. And that whole Pillmatic, before this nigga he might have stole it. Before this Drillmatic shit, I don't even want to be saying it and shit. Y'all already know where I'm at with it. OG, I appreciate you. Appreciate your super chat. He said on Drink Champs he was a fan. Got that mad fan brain about everything. Was it true Meek Mill called the cops on Game? I don't know nothing about that. I know Game dissed Meek Mill, did a video on the projects in Baltimore. Payback is a bitch and will respond. He said 23 years and he hasn't penetrated the culture. I think that's very, very truthful. That's hard hitting. That's hard hitting. That has to hurt. That has to hurt. Game just did the video in Brooklyn also. They got Fetty Luciano for the mansion shooting. And one of them niggas from the ASAP mob, I think his name was Relly. He's suing ASAP Rocky, saying ASAP Rocky shot him. That shooting that happened with ASAP, he's suing him. It's a circus. Wonder why he shot his man. Nobody wants. The response makes a battle. The video was in the pink houses with Uncle Murder. He said Rocky shot Relly. Yeah. Shot his man and shit. That's crazy, right? He's suing him. It's going to cost him. It's going to cost him. Did you see 50 Cent interview on the Breakfast Club that came out yesterday? No, I didn't. What's the hottest jacks? www.therealdribble.com. My luxury track jackets, Dribble God, fly shit. Get you one. Game touched on so many levels. The best diss against Eminem so far. Glad to hear it too. Do we agree that this is the best diss? This is the best Eminem diss? They ain't even talking about Britney no more. Just like that, the wheels are turning. The wheels are turning fast. There's some people that suspect that the earth is spinning faster. Days are shorter. I got mediums, homie. Order up. Hit me on Instagram at I am Gully TV _ I get you right. Did you think Game is still relevant? I stopped listening to his new music a while ago. I don't think he's relevant all like that today. I believe people, I believe he made money. I believe he made money off the album release today. I believe he's made money, and that's the objective. As far as the diss is fire. People need to respect this. This is the latest great thing in hip hop. Don't y'all know that? What else is going on in hip hop right now? What else is going on in hip hop right now? Help me out. Is there anything else going on in hip hop right now? We got this. Game came with this. He said Herb Gotti. It's over with already. He done did some monkey shit. Fat Joe said something. They said something back. It's over with. Just like that. Kingdom United says Brillo beefing with Kiss. That don't sound right. I don't believe that. I got Brillo number. I call him and ask him. He just got in hip hop. How could he be beefing with Kiss? M is one of the top 20 rap artists ever, like it or not. That's a reasonable statement. 20, that's a reasonable. He's gonna be number 20 too. This is a desperation attempt on behalf of the game. It was genius to come at M by a 40-year-old broke rapper. Eminem's broke. It's a whole bunch of 40-year-old nice niggas, man. You bugging. It's even nice niggas in the NBA 40. You bugging. Yeah, number 20. He said, I did my bid with Brillo and go check his Instagram. It's a whole video. I ain't ready to make my statement on it. I gotta go see what's going on. I gotta listen. Brillo can rap too. Brillo gets it in. You think M gonna respond? He should. It's hip hop. The game would have been number 1 on the West Coast if it wasn't for its social media antics and unnecessary tattoos. Correct. I'm hearing good things about the Trill Burger. Me too. But how good can a hamburger be? It gotta be the cheeses and the sauces that make the burger good and shit. Beef is beef. You can get a good quality, high quality ground beef, but it's what you put on a burger. It's the bun too. Mel, what's good? Pee-wee, I see you working, baby. I appreciate you. Fat Joe flew out there to eat one. Check Mega new joint. What you mean check Mega new joint? You talking about Essential. I did some of the marketing and promotion for that record on this platform. I had it first. I leaked it. I was the first on the whole internet and metaverse to play that first verse. I mean to play that song, Essential. The Leak. Shout out to Cormega. If M is the great battle rapper everyone says he is, he should have already had a diss track waiting. The game is bipolar. One day happy, the next day angry. He said, facts, the bun makes the burger. Pretzel roll with sharp aged cheese. I like pepper jack. My man said I was at the Motown Museum today and seen the picture of Marvin Gaye with the PA knit on. Copy one. This is a cranberry. This is a deep cranberry. This is red. Boom, boom. Yellow. Green. Look at that quality. Look at that quality. It's handmade. Look at that. www.therealdribble.com. Get you one, my nigga. Game looking for clout. Why this Eminem? What's the reason? Somebody fill me in, please. Because certain people should have been said the shit the Game said. He said what's been on his mind, obviously. I don't think these niggas ain't never like Eminem music, my nigga. Like, these niggas might be cool with him. They might like him as a person. He might be a cool nigga in real life or some shit like that. But these niggas that look like me don't like his music. They don't listen to it. I'm telling you, they don't. You know how much hip-hop you can find that's better than Eminem? The fucking list is endless. You can go to hip-hop in the beginning of time and find shit that sound better. You can go back to Planet Rock and jam on it and shit like that and push the button, Tour de France. You way back and shit sounds better. That's just the truth. You go online, you about to roll up or some shit, you about to clean up your crib or whatever. Nobody plays no fucking Eminem. You'll play some shit that you grew up on, man, that's wavy. You're not gonna even get to that. This is the Biz Markie. I listen to Big. La, 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 la. Albee Square Mall. My house is the Albee Square Mall. I be whopping and shit. MK, niggas don't whop up. Em ain't got no wops. He ain't got no wops, man. He ain't got no wops. Straight up. That's just the truth. He said none. Motherfuckers want a Diddy Bob. We can't do nothing with him. He said, I had to go back and hear it. Game dug the grave for Shady. Eminem is video game music. Look, they singing that TJ Swan in my comments. Go shopping. Yeah. Just heard this. Eminem can't respond. He can't win. And if that's whack, he hurts his legacy. And if it's whack, he hurts his legacy. It made music for the suburban suicidals and antidepressants. Go check out the, we passed the century mark. Y'all like the video, man. It's 1,000 people here. 1,000 lazy niggas. They say 75% of my views come from people that ain't subscribed. Y'all ain't subscribed. So how about y'all do that? Subscribe. He said the vapors. Big Daddy Kane got a TV show coming out. I hope it's good. I hope it's good, man. I watch that shit. I love to watch it. As of right now, I be watching old shit. I be watching a lot of New York Undercover right now and shit. New York Undercover was never duplicated until the fucking Wire came out. New York Undercover was that shit. I'm telling you. Man, I was watching that shit, man. These motherfuckers played like 5 classic rap songs within 10 minutes. Like they turn the corner, driving down the street, they playing 9, turn the corner, they in the restaurant, brandy on, they chasing a nigga and shit. Mob Depot. This shit was crazy. Game is trash. None of y'all know the lyrics for one Game song. Yeah, right. We could sing along with Game songs. Don't do that. Don't do that. I couldn't listen to the whole joint. It was so whack. You entitled to your opinion. He said, and Toomey didn't play with the music on New York Undercover. I wonder how they was able to pull that off. And, you know, with they probably licensed that music. But a lot of them songs, them people needed that airplay. The people needed that publicity. To have your song on New York Undercover, it had to be the shit. I used to love watching New York Undercover, and they played all the old school rap songs and some R&B. One Blood was a banger. The fashion, writing, accent, acting, music, and cameos was A1. I just seen Nas in a episode of New York Undercover, and I didn't even spot him back in the day. But he wasn't, back then, he wasn't a star yet. I probably didn't even know what he looked like. I agree, Game is trash, but Eminem is worse. Biggie and Ice-T were on an episode of New York Undercover. New York Undercover theme song was dope. He said it's a lot of trolls in the chat. They can't defeat or reverse what happened today. If y'all haven't listened to the song, make sure y'all go check it out. I'm about to get up out of here. Super chatters, y'all did y'all thing. Y'all did y'all thing, and I appreciate y'all for coming through. Make sure y'all like the video, share it on y'all way up out of here. We're going to stay tuned. This thing with Eminem is larger than life. My album coming out. Hold on. Whoa. I think I wore this on here before. But I just got it back. And I had to, you know, I freaked it and shit. I bought these patches. Pillomatic. Dribble blood joint on the back. It's art. Y'all see me with it on and shit, but yeah. Pillomatic coming soon. Word up. I'm out.